Update
with Cece Cook and Justin Ligon.
I'm Justin Ligon.
And I'm Cece Cook.
And here are the decade's top stories. As war surges on between Viet Minh forces and the French, the U.S. government continues to fund the French, leading Americans to perceive the war as utterly annoying.
Last week, Russia launched its first ever satellite into space, sending Americans and scientists alike into a catch-up frenzy. In response, the National Defense Education Act to fund future space endeavors. Because why spend millions teaching our kids to accept each other when we can teach them how to propel metal into a vast space of nothingness?
Tension heated up in the courtroom when Alger Hiss, an American government official, was accused of being a Soviet spy. It's safe to say he will go down in history.
Landmark court case Brown v. Board of Education was passed recently, causing an outrage among many southern states. Many protests erupted as a result, and people could be heard saying, "Before you know it, we'll have to sit next to them on the buses." Imagine.
Joseph McCarthy recently led the search for communism by threatening to release communists in the American government. His tendency to lie has been given the name McCarthyism, or as I call it, the U.S. government. Nixon recently responded to controversy of the Checkers scandal, giving a 30-minute speech addressing accusations of his funds established by his backers to reimburse him. However, the only thing many think he should be doing is dancing to the Jailhouse Rock. I'm done. That's it.
Alleged communist spies Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were arrested last week after being accused of espionage. Their trial will be held next week, but here to comment right now is Ethel Rosenberg herself.
Wow! Oh my God! Yes, thank you for
Thank you
for having me.
Thank
God.
you.
Great to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
okay,
of
well,
course.
obviously everyone wants to know: did you commit treason? Are you a communist?
Oh my God! I'm innocent, you son of a.
Okay, calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. I'm about to be put on trial for treason. Would you be calm?
Okay, just why don't you tell us the story of what actually happened then?
Okay. Well, first of all, I was conned into this. It was all that son of a gun Greenglass's fault. I mean, do I look like a communist to you?
I mean, according to this obviously well-written pamphlet, you're basically lying, cheating, godless, all of the above. I mean, do you have any questions?
I mean, I have a lot of questions. First of all, how dare you? I'm a U.S. citizen.
Okay, well,
kind of.
that's all the time we have for tonight. Ethel
No,
Rosenberg,
don't do
everybody.
that. I'm innocent. No.
You know, everyone knows the importance of taking a break every once in a while when you're working. Well, the same thing holds true if you're having fun. Now, that's why plays have intermissions. And during the intermission, you'll find the nearby fountain where they serve Coca-Cola is a mighty popular place. A sparkling glass of ice-cold Coke is a sparkling addition to the festivity and the excitement of opening night. Coke has a bright flavor, a distinctive flavor, all its own, that has never been equaled. It's bracing, too. Coca-Cola gives you a bit of quick energy that brings you back so refreshed, so quickly, and with as few calories as half an average juicy grapefruit. So, at intermission time, or any time, pause and refresh. Stop at the fountain where Coke is served. Then you can relax with the most asked-for soft drink in the whole world, bright and bracing Coca-Cola. Give yourself a break. Have a Coke.
Hey kids, look here. Dentine Gum, a regular 5-cent package of Dentine Gum, and you can get it free of extra cost. It's right inside this special package of Cheerios. You see, kids, there's a very good reason why Cheerios brings you this package of Dentine Gum. You see, Cheerios is made from oats, and it contains the vitamins and minerals you need for healthy nerves, for good red blood, and naturally for good sound teeth. And to help keep those teeth sound, Cheerios offers you this package of Dentine, because Dentine is specially made to help keep teeth clean and white. So chew it regularly for a healthier mouth. So ask Mother to get that special package of Cheerios and look right inside for your 5-cent package of Dentine gum. Remember, Cheerios gives you real go power. Get a package tomorrow.
Our first historical figure tonight is Fidel Castro, for winning least likely to ever stop talking about just how great his country is. We get it, Fidel, you like Cuba. I am a fan of the food just as much as the next guy, but you don't see me staging a rebellion. Dwight Eisenhower is a tie between best hair and most turtle-like. You just need to look at his face to see how he won this one. Marilyn Monroe wins Best Happy Birthday Singer. I mean, come on, Marilyn. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Jackie Robinson wins Most Athletic and Most Controversial. Let's be real, American baseball fans couldn't decide, and neither could we. Joseph McCarthy wins Most Likely to Disturb the Peace and go to jail for paranoid ramblings. Accusing innocent civilians of being Soviet communist spies is one thing, but when you try to attack the military, nice try there. Elvis Presley is most likely to make parents afraid of teenagers. This is a tradition that has carried on for decades to come, so thank you, Elvis. What a guy. Rosa Parks is most likely to start a movement while sitting. This just goes to show that even the most sedentary actions can change the world. Remember that the next time you're debating sleeping in. Harry Truman is most likely to be confused 90% of the time. I mean, come on, Harry, remember the Manhattan Project? Oh wait, you probably don't, considering you didn't even know it was a thing for an embarrassingly long amount of time. Elizabeth Taylor wins most likely to get married again, and again, and again. Forget Henry VIII. Elizabeth Taylor was racking up husbands like credit card bills. Lucille Ball wins Best Whale Impersonation. We've all heard you cry, Lucille, a lot. Don't even try to deny it. You deserve this award. James Dean wins Most Used to Make Parents Angry. He's a good choice in men to bring home to your parents if you have any hostility towards them whatsoever. Elizabeth II wins Most Likely to be Secretly Immortal. Seriously, does she even age past 70? I feel like she's been 70 for the past 20 years. We'll be back after a brief commercial break.
A 5-cent package makes 2 quarts of Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, 9 great flavors, the drink you love. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid,
for the very best drink you ever made.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid,
Be sure that the envelope says Kool-Aid.
You can give your youngsters a lot of pleasure with Kool-Aid. You know it's pure and good. It has the Parents Magazine seal. And it's so thrifty. A 5-cent package makes 2 full quarts. Just add Kool-Aid to water with ice. Add some sugar and stir.
for the very best drink you ever made.
Be sure that the envelope says Kool-Aid.
Now we'll go to the field with reporters Jackie and Emily, who are joined by a very special guest, Joseph McCarthy.
Hello, we will be doing a special report today on Senator Joseph McCarthy. Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on our show today.
No problem. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so our first question is, you were recently voted worst senator currently in office by the Senate press. What are your feelings on this? Why do you think you were voted worst senator?
Because I think that the reason I was voted worst senator in this poll was actually that every person they polled was a filthy communist. And clearly the only people who would ever dislike me are people who are sympathetic with the communist manifesto and with communist ideals that are affecting this country.
So are you saying that everyone in that poll was a communist?
Yes.
And you're accusing all of your fellow senators of being communists?
Yes.
Elaborate.
Well, because there is a very intense problem with communism in this country right now. I believe that it is ruining our democracy and freedom to the extent that it will cause America to burn. And this communism that's making its way into our country is like a cup of water seeping through a hand of protection, because it's getting all over the United States. There is no place where we are safe from communism.
So you're saying communism is so widespread, it's all over this country already?
Yes. And I think that the reason this is actually a problem is because there's communism at the highest point of government, with our president, Mr. Harry Truman.
You're accusing the president of being a communist.
Yes.
You have made statements before that the president should be impeached. Do you really believe he is a traitor to our country?
I did say he was going to be impeached, right? If anyone in our government is a filthy communist, they should not hold office in our government. They should be impeached, and worse, they should be put in jail and sent to international jail for being a communist and ruining the world.
So your beliefs are pretty strong. What do you plan to do about communism?
I plan to root it out like a weed. I'm going to pull it out with my bare hands, and I'm going to stuff them in a trash bag and throw them away, because that's where communism should be, in the trash, where it belongs.
Speaking of communism in the government, you have claimed to have a list of known communists in our government, but there have been some irregularities. You've said there's been 50 communists in our government, and you've said there have been 100. Which is it?
All of them.
Where is this list? And why haven't you shared it?
It's at home. I forget to bring it sometimes, and it has every senator on there. Don't worry, I will release it eventually. Every senator, except for me. They're all communists.
So, where's the proof that they are communists? Some have doubted this list of yours.
The proof is in the pudding. They are all communists by the way that they talk, the way that they move, the way that they eat. I've seen some of those senators look at me like a communist would.
How does one spot a communist?
So what you gotta do is you gotta look in their eyes. You have to see the Soviet Union in them. And really, it's easy. Like, it's kind of like a switch, honestly. You just look at them and you say, that's a communist. And it's right 100% of the time, irrefutable. Perfect method to detecting a communist.
Just by looking?
Yes. And occasionally by listening to how they speak. If they have even the slightest accent.
I completely disagree. I think that is irrational. I think there are definitely flaws in this system of yours.
No, I think what you're saying here is that both of you are, in fact, dirty, filthy communists that are trying to ruin this government by infiltrating the media and ruining the American people.
Sir.
Because honestly,
Sir, please.
I'm sorry.
Sir.
Sorry,
It's okay.
I get overexcited about this sometimes.
Yes, I can see. So we'll change the subject. Is there anything else? Last chance. Anything else you're focusing on?
Communism.
Other than communism.
Getting rid of communism.
Besides communism.
I'm pretty big on national security, specifically the part where you don't have communism in the United States, because they really affect our freedom and democracy. and they're just destroying what makes America great. And to really prevent this from happening, we just need to get rid of all of them, just throw them out, prevent them from infiltrating our government.
But of course with a fair trial, right? Protected by our Constitution.
Of course, we're going to give them a fair trial. I'm going to bring them into a room, I'm going to look them dead in the eye, and I'm going to be able to tell if they're a communist or not.
Do you believe only you have this ability to look at someone and think that they're communist?
Yes, I have the communist eye. I can look into the soul of any person and see communism. And it's such a great technique. I'm glad that I've been given this technique so that I can personally, single-handedly save the United States from communism.
I'm sorry, sir, but I just don't believe that you can look in someone's eye and see that they're a communist. This is tomfoolery.
Sorry, I'm just choking on your lies. I think that you're just trying to disenfranchise my beliefs and ruin my authenticity as a senator. I am honestly offended with this coverage right now because I am clearly the only pure senator in our Senate, preventing communism from ruining our freedom.
Okay, well, understood, sir. Nice. Thank you very much for coming on.
Oh, no problem.
You will not be invited back. Thank you very much. Thank you. Goodbye.
Does your daughter have luscious locks like these? Is she attracting the wrong attention from those rock and roll boys? Well, we have the product for you. 1 pump of this repellent shampoo, and your daughter can look like this too. Repellent shampoo. Let's face it, your daughter belongs in the kitchen, so let's keep her there. Just 1 application will give your daughter the most repulsive hair you've ever seen, and has even been said to boost her sandwich making skills. So what are you waiting for? Buy repellent shampoo today, and you'll never have to worry about her bringing home some greasy Elvis wannabe. Glass is not included. Repellent shampoo is extremely flammable and should never be mixed with water. More than 1 application of repellent shampoo per month may result in bleeding, constipation, baldness, stroke, or even death. If you've experienced any of these symptoms, please consult your doctor immediately, for they may be signs of a serious, often fatal disease. For more information, see store for details.
Well, this is it, sir. The newest sport of them all, the retractable hardtop.
What do you mean retractable hardtop? It's an open convertible, isn't it?
The top is inside the trunk, sir.
Oh, you mean a steel top?
Exactly, a steel top. Why don't you get in and raise the top yourself?
Yeah,
I'll do it, dear. You just stand and watch.
Honey, I'm the man in the family. Let me do it.
You don't have to be a man to do it. Anyone can do it.
Lucy, honey, look, you know how to take ice cubes out of a refrigerator, but this is an automobile. It's a complicated machinery. Women just don't understand it. Hey, Lucy, put on the brakes. The trunk is open.
Just be calm, dear.
It's all right, sir. You see, it's all automatic. When you press the roof control, the rear deck lid sweeps up. The roof rises out of the trunk, swings up. Watch it now. And finally, set screws automatically lock the roof to the windshield. There. From an open convertible with room inside for a weekend's worth of luggage to a hardtop, all in a matter of seconds.
Oye, caramba, te quiero comprar el coche. ¿Cuánto dinero tú quieres? Te doy ahora mismo el dinero que tú quieras.
What did he say?
I don't know, but I think the gleam in his eye means you're getting through to him.
Isn't it wonderful, honey? Hey, I like to put the top down, may I?
Of course.
Move over, honey. It's my turn now.
All right, all right. Some men are just like little boys when it comes to a new Ford.
Yeah, well, I know, but move over. Let me do it.
You've just witnessed the happiest revolution in motoring pleasure that ever took place. A revolution made possible by Ford's advanced engineering. Again, Ford goes first with the world's most exciting automobile.
Emily Roth is in the studio tonight performing an original song. Everyone give it up for Emily.
We're up to the cover, we're back in one team, we're not the devastation building that is in stone. What you do is the last time. Never ever hold the government cloud, but they sure do top powers. Go, Cubs, go, go. Go, team, go, go. Go, Cubs, go, go. Go, Cubs, go, go.
Hey, kids, look here. Dentine Gum, a regular 5-cent package of Dentine Gum, and you can get it free of extra cost. It's right inside this special package of Cheerios. You see, kids, there's a very good reason why Cheerios brings you this package of Dentine Gum. You see, Cheerios is made from oats, and it contains the vitamins and minerals you need for healthy nerves, for good red blood, and naturally for good sound teeth. And to help keep those teeth sound, Cheerios offers you this package of Dentine, because Dentine is specially made to help keep teeth clean and white. So chew it regularly for a healthier mouth. So ask Mother to get that special package of Cheerios and look right inside for your 5-cent package of Dentine Gum. Remember, Cheerios gives you real go power. Get a package tomorrow.